Hello and welcome to our daily video again. Today is the 24th of February, Friday. Okay, haven't been around for a few days, had a few days off, but we're back in action now on Friday. And as you can see, this is the euro dollar with a nice move up, just bounced off from that weekly retest of the break. There we go, 1.0603 level. Market just touched it and then straight down from there. Now, as you can see, we're probably going to go down further. And the market will probably get some sales coming in around that line there. As you can see, there's that good buy kiss happening right there. We might see the market coming back down to around this level right here. So as you can see, there's a bit of a breakdown here. If you draw a trend line, in fact, let's do it from, where should we do it from? Let's do it from the bottom here. There you go. And that's right there. Okay, there we go. As you can see, the market kind of broke down there. In fact, we can take this up a bit more and take it from there, make it a bit more sharper. And the market will probably see a bit more sales, and might see the market coming back down to around 1.05 40-30 region, where next week might be actually a good level to think about buying. As you can see, there's some sell reaction coming off this. Logical, very technical analysis like, and absolutely just need to follow it through. Let's take a look at the dollar Canadian, because I am following the dollar Canadian, but do I have it on here? Let me just check. Dollar Canadian, there we go. Right, breakout, as you can see, pull back, good buy kiss. Right on the good buy kiss, we have a buy reaction there. Breakout of this triangle was really good. As you can see, we've been waiting on the breakout of this triangle for quite a few days. And the market went up to that 1.32 region and then did a double top, and now it's scaling back. So what we need to do now is start making some adjustments on where we think we're going to go with this. Now next week we might see the dollar Canadian going up and then coming back down again to test this line here, and then from here we'll see where it's going to go. Either going to test this line back again, possibly might do a double bottom, and then might be seeing it going up again. So it's worthwhile watching and seeing where that's going to head off. Let's take a look at the dollar franc. Dollar franc's going to be, well, there are a lot of lines here which I should just get rid of, alright, because I've been around for a few days, and there we go. Alright, so let's see what we have. Got a double bottom there, double top, sorry, and a bottom here. Probably a nice little parallel line here will do us good. Alright, so there we go. Dollar franc, what to do? This is a nice little channel, as you can see, it's holding up. So what we might see with the dollar franc is the market kind of going up next week and then selling back off again and just following this channel in that direction. Before, let's take a look at the daily, because before we had this nice downfall, alright, and that was our, as you know, let's do this, really good Fibonacci pullback level there, and that pullback gave us an opportunity to go long. So what we want to do now is, if the market goes up, we want to sell it to bring it back down to these levels in order to carry on with a channel movement there. Okay, so at the top sell, at the bottoms buy, basically. Dollar yen, same kind of scenario here. As you can see, had a nice breakout pullback. It's now pulling back again, so we'll probably see it back around this 111.35. That's the possibility. We'll see it back on this line. Might do a double bottom around here. If it does, that's great. 111.50-60 region there. And yep, there you go. Once it pulls back down here, might see it going back up again. So all you have to do is basically just follow those waves all the way through. Let's take a look at the pound. Alright, very choppy over the past few days, as you can see, but yesterday we had a nice up move. So if I just bring this down to the 4-hour chart here, there you go. That's how it is. Alright, so Not, well, what can you do? Okay, so if you're a pound trader, there you go, that's your sell-off point. So the market's shown some resistance there, as you can see, and you're going to have to trade this range here. If I just get rid of this so we don't complicate matters, let's draw our lines here. So that's the pound dollar. It'll probably retrace back to around here today, so we'll probably see it back around 1.249625 region, so another 30 points or so for it to fall down. And what we might just see here is yeah, just a bit more pullback here, I reckon, and we'll see how that eventuates next week. Aussie dollar, now Aussie dollar is in a nice resistance zone here. It has broken up that 100% line, so it's still fidgeting around here, but what to do with this is a question. Let me just get rid of this. Alright, there you go. So that's the daily chart, and if I draw my lines there, there you go. So that is the range there. So if the market pulls back, it might just break out from here. If it does, then we might see the market coming up there and there. Alright, and once the market's coming up around there, then that's definitely going to be a short position and a short position again. So just be mindful about where the market's going here. Might just do a nice little squeeze up before it starts to tremble back down again. Let's take a look at DAX. DAX, oh, there you go. That double top region I did mention we might reach, and the market did get up there slightly higher, and I do believe no, it's good, it's good. We have a bit of a divergence, but towards that top it's not really a divergence at all. So what we might see with the DAX is this breakout region is actually good for following it for long again. And the best way to actually do that is just trace the price, bring your pullback, and then just keep going ahead with it. This is a daily chart, so as you can see, it's going to take a bit of time to kind of pull back there, but that's your trend line there, and I think it's definitely worth following it up. If it breaks down, you know you've got room to come back down to these areas, and that's where you might see it back down again. Let's take a look at SP 500 now. SP 500, I think, as at next week, you know, the higher it gets, you're just going to have to start selling it off. What I had was the 2,400 level, which is there. Okay. But before it gets there, I think what it might do is pull back in order to go up there. So next week we might see the SP 500 pulling back a little bit, you know, making some, you know, some profit sales will come in, so the market will probably retrace a little bit and then head in that direction. So I wouldn't go long right now on it, but that move up is definitely going to come back a little bit and then move back up again. So what we might see is just draw a few trend lines to see where we're at, and that's one. So if the market kind of pulls back down here, it's a 4-hour chart over the course of next week, I think it's good to long again as the market pulls back. Let's take a look at Brent. Right then, as you know, we're in the sideways move, we're still in there. Tops are good to sell, bottoms are good to buy. Stable kind of market, don't mess around in the middle, wait for the tops and bottoms to start trading. And finally, let's take a look at the JSE. Alright, nice double bottom here on the JSE. Possibly, it might just move up, but let's see what we've got on the daily. Alright, there we go. It's the daily chart. Nice move down. Um, let's see if this move has a place of retracement. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, that doesn't look too bad at all. So the market's in a buy zone here, but what we'll need to keep in mind is the daily chart. So it does look like it's a zone that we have here. So the best way to trade this, if you're into the JSE, is just like with the oil, trade it at the levels. Don't mess around in between. Just wait. If the market comes up there, short from there, market comes to these lower levels here, then you can go long on those levels, and that's really the best way to kind of trade them and stay away from all the mess that's inside the mid-range here. Right then, I hope that helps. Have a great day and have a great weekend. All the best, and we'll see you next time.